Hi, this is Will Weaver with the Online Sports Group. I am about ready to set up the College Bowl Challenge for 2023. And for perpetuation purposes, I thought I would show future administrators how it's done. We use Pool Tracker, and you'll notice I've got uh, it hyperlinked, or I've got it an icon on my computer screen. I always use a computer rather than a mobile device simply because a computer gives me more things to view. Um, Mobile phone has less than an iPad or the Microsoft's version of an iPad, but the computer has the most. So I always use a computer. So let's go into first thing that pops up. It shows that what our pool name was last year, what my screen name is. We played in 22 and 23, 41 games with no championship game. We could go back to the results if we want. Pool homepage, which is probably where I will start. This was last year's message at the end. So that's what happened last year. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, you'll notice that I keep myself logged in. There's no personal information other than my email address. So I don't have any money on this account. So I don't worry about keeping it logged in. It makes it easier. It's a little bit like the icon. So I'm going to go ahead and but before I do that, if you don't do this automatic login and you forget your password, this is a way to reset it right there if you wanted to. But this is an easy way for me to make sure I don't lose it, although I've got it in several places. So I'm going to go ahead, and there's also a username. Forget your username, forget your password there. I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay. You'll notice the first thing that we see here is, according to our records, this account is not active in any current pool. Well, that's probably correct because our season ended the first of the year for college football. And this is the only sport that we play on this website is college football. Although they do offer other fantasy sports, as you can see. So I'm going to read this to you and to myself. If you've not joined a pool, if you were in a pool last year, you need to join this year's pool, which is what we're trying to set up. If you have been to the join page for a current pool, then one of two things has happened, and you need to do, and so if someone tried to log in that played last year in our pool already, this is probably, they would get a message that it's not ready, basically, and they need to contact the pool administrator. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up this year. So here's a message to the pool administrators. Copy last year's pool settings to a new pool this year, or create a pool with one of the links. I'm just going to go and click on this. Copy settings from previous pool. Select previous pool. And I copy players from one pool to another. And here's Here's what it tells us to do as an administrator. And it tells us how to get there. Okay. I'm just going to click right now, create new pool with previous settings. Error, please select a previous pool. You can copy settings from last year's pool into a new pool for this year. Okay. That's what we had to do. See, I forgot. We don't use this very often. So we're going to use a BF College Bowl Picks created November 22, the last one. Now I can create. Okay. And then that has basically created our pool. We have now college bowls, no championship game from 23 to 24. It's now live. So this is how we've got a link to our pool, which we'll need to send out to those who want to join. Invite your friends. Here's the way to invite people to the pool. And here's players who have played before, and you'll see emails of players that have played with you before. Here are their emails that they used. Highlight and copy emails, so you can do that. We still need to do that. This tells us how to highlight and copy the invitation text. So this is basically our instructions how to go ahead and invite friends. Here's an email app to compose an invitation if you wanted to. I use Yahoo most of the time, but here's just various things there. So our pool has been created. We still need to send out invitations. There was a way to copy. I'm going to go to my pools again. Here's a way to edit pool settings. Let's see whether we can. Let's edit the pool settings. There's no password required to join. That's a good thing, so people don't have to remember that. Although we do have a password for this pool. This is our scoring options. We basically have right now 1 point for each correct pick. We could do a rank pick'em. For each correct pick, users will receive the number of points equal to the conference rank that they entered that game. The goal is to score the most points. The catch is that ranking numbers can only be used once. Here's more of the a betting thing, and we want to try to stay away from that. Again, another betting thing. Here's a straight pick'em losses count negative. So one positive, one negative. I'm not sure we have ever used that. We've just simply used 1 point. For each incorrect pick, users will have a number of points equal to their conference rank. Again, that gets a little bit more complicated. We try to make it easy peasy. And there are different ways, and you'll see that it's convoluted how it all can be done. Breaker options, we allow duplicates, so if we have double winners, that's fine. Picks matrix, yes, we have a picks matrix, so that players get to view other picks that after the picks deadline has passed. We have that each game's picks can be modified until the scheduled kickoff of that particular game. So that allows our players to make picks all at once at the very beginning, but they can change them once they've made a pick up until the scheduled kickoff of that particular game. So we've not made any changes, so I don't want to do anything about that. Administrative links. This is to manage the users. Make administration users. Right now, looks like I'm the only one listed, but I thought I had. I probably have to insert that every year. But I will be adding Rick Monte as well as Terry Whitley. They probably have to join before I can add them though. So yeah. So again, that's how you create and begin the championship bowls. Obviously, it's going to take an invite to both Rick and to Terry in order for me to make them administrators. But that's how you start it. Hope this helps. Bye.